You know, I've been thinking about a lot, especially after going to the 3-day card show this past weekend. Technically, I'll kind of get into that too a little bit here, but um, honestly, the show wasn't the absolute most wild thing. I'm a little disappointed in the show, but what can you do? It's over now. I can't go back and switch what show I decided to go to. I can't switch anything to do with the decisions I made. So yeah, you can only look forward to the future deals you can do and to try to make the best decisions moving forward. I'm not too worried about losing money here and there. I needed inventory. I was out at the show, needed to make the most of what was there and available to me. But yeah, so kind of, while I was out at the show, some people, saw the videos and commented on them like they always do. One happening to say, why, I mean, you should just stop. You should just quit, get a job. What have you, what else have you, do parlays. If you want to make real money, do parlays. Learn how to bet on sports and do parlays. Well, I will say this, I probably won't become a sports bettor. Probably won't become a Cblez. Shout out to Cblez.
The algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm.
But probably won't become a sports bettor. And I probably won't be hitting parlays on the weekends and, sipping champagne, what have you, whatever rhymes there. But that's probably just not my thing. I'm not going to do parlays. I'm not going to try to sports bet. Maybe the occasional one. Just not for me. But what I am going to do is I'm going to have to find a new source of income to try to maximize my revenue. It's Q4 right now, literally 3 weeks into the first month. It's October 21st when I'm saying this at 10:43 p.m. It's supposed to be the best time to sell as a business. Q4 is highly renowned as the thing, the moment of time that you need to capitalize on everything. You need to start listing more, you need to start acquiring more inventory, you need to start this and that and this and that. But for me, I'm not going to slow down what I'm doing in cards. That's just not for me. At the current moment, the job market, one, is horrendous. I even have this video right here. I should probably pop it up over here somewhere. I just think it's very, very funny how one of the biggest topics we talk about on this channel is why do I do this? That's literally my most viewed video now, is all about why I do this and why it makes no sense for me to just go and get a job. Now we have it's almost at 7,000 views. We got 70 subscribers from that singular video. So for me, I am not going to go and work because that guy who puts his all into it is probably getting paid the same as the guy behind him that is literally doing one thing at a time. Let's just say uncapping the pen one at a time, when clearly he could just grab all, he grab 3 of them, hit them on his thing, unsleeve the cards, grab them all out, and doesn't need to be taking his time and grand old time. He's just doing one at a time, and that guy's just going 5-10 times the speed of the other guy. So it's just funny because the level of pay is just not, it's not fully compensated when you do go and work those jobs, unless you find a true job or you find a meaningful job. certain things like that, right? Just for me right now, not in the cards. Also, the job market is horrendous right now, apparently. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start posting on eBay more and more and more and more. So this is like the first video of me starting my eBay journey again. I just started posting even today. Throughout the day, I have a whole bunch of photos of cards taken. Actually, we listed like 4 cards today, which is pretty good. I'm tracking the amount of time I'm using to list on eBay, all that. And yeah, so it'll be like a full in-depth length of how much, how much money I'm actually making every hour. Technically, yeah. For the most part, I do know what I'm into these cards for. Maybe not the exact dollar amount, just because like I know I got this at a dollar sticker, but I know I bought other things with it. But yeah, so certain things like this, I'm running on an auction right now that's going to end next Monday at about 8:49 p.m. PST. I figure what my hope is for this card is, I know on DC Sports it's sold for $100. Do I think it's gonna go for that? No. Am I hoping it goes for $50? Yeah, hopefully somewhere around there. I'm not hoping it goes for 20 or anything like that. Whatever it sells for, I'm okay with, but I'm hoping for a nice sale there. That'll end after the game happens versus the Yankees, the 3rd game in the World Series. So for me, I'm hoping they take like a 2-1 lead, 3-0 lead. That would be the best case scenario. Shohei blasts off a grand slam, something of the sort, and then that automatically just goes to the moon there. I also have 2 cards that I picked up from the Sacramento Card Show, so I'm going to be showing those. I think, well, we might have some more later on here, but Dante Pettis Select XRC PSA 9. A gold actually sold for $90. I got this PSA 9 for $15. Honestly, the dealer I did this deal with, I can barely work deals with him. I'm really not sure why I tried when I was trying. Actually, well, I do know why I tried when I was trying, because there's no body for low-end sports cards. Try to work a deal. It's just, honestly, if I had to say anything about dealers and all that, when you're gonna lose a deal over $5 on stuff you know that you're like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother thing. But he said 15. He valued this at like $15. I'm gonna take a chance on it with that 10 sale, or that gold out of 10 sale for 90. It's graded PSA 9. Maybe, if I'm guessing, a $40 card. Hopefully someone buys it for 40, make like $20 off of it. Maybe 15. Maybe even a tenner, but something help out there. So this one, I have a really cool story about this one. Found a raw one in the local card shop, H&B Collectibles, during their sales that they do. Was taking chances on some stuff in their value bins. They do like a slash sale, so like it's like 50 cents for every dollar card they have. I think this happened to be a dollar card, and then I took a chance at 50 cents, and I was like, this has to be, this was when Bitcoin was hitting all-time high, and I sold that card for like, I don't even know, I think it was like 25 at the time, maybe 30. So I like, I think it was like, I can show like maybe posts up here of the exact amount, like 30, like it was an insane amount of X. I bought a ton of stuff that I'm like probably still sitting on, like, so like nothing like ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just, I didn't just pick this out for 50 cents. I'm not just gonna do that, but I spent way more money than I made on this card. But getting a 10 I got this for 65 bucks at the Sacramento Card Show from Sierra Nevada. Paid 65 bucks. I think the last sale was like $100, and I think the lowest listed might be like 180 right now or something. I might put the lowest listed. Um, this sells for 120. Like, I'm probably making 100 bucks, 35 bucks there. So that'd be cool. That'd be a nice one there. Potentially for the for future video also, if that makes sense to people. So all of these, I believe I've taken photos of also. Yeah, so all of these cards I've taken photos of, if I didn't say that earlier. I don't think I did, but these ones I've taken photos of also. Barry Foster. So I got this Pacific Prism lot 1993. There's some more over here later on too I haven't taken photos of yet, but all for 100 bucks. I think there was 38 cards. I already sold one. You'll see. I'll mention that here in a second. But all these are photoed, and I'll be posting them. I think this is a Jerome the Bus Bettis rookie also. So pretty cool. Thurman Thomas, legend of the game. Steve Young. I have this one gold listed. Brett Favre, Barry Sanders, Dan the Man Marino, Jerry Rice, and then Joe Montana. I have the Joe Montana listed, and I sold this Jerry Rice Gold Prism 1993 for, I believe it was, yeah, it was $19.99 plus shipping 69 cents. So for me, I'm just kind of trying to offload these. I'm pretty much, what I did was to get that value is for, there's like 6 bigger name people. I think it was these 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these 6 here, I put at $10 a piece value wise. I felt pretty safe at that to do, just because these are bigger name players. I thought, worst case scenario, I just, run them on whatnot, what have you, maybe get $9.99, and then this is like, I can just run it, like it's a shiny card, something like that. That was kind of like my game plan. Maybe potentially try to find some gradable candidates in these. I don't think I've found one I really feel comfortable sending in. These are really tough cards to grade for sure. I have realized that. But this one could potentially be, it got literally bought out, right? Like, I think like not even 30 minutes after I listed it, a PSA 8 sold for like $20 plus $5 shipping. So I had to feel better than an 8, and I just don't have the knowledge to know if it will. So I'm really happy with that sell there on the Jerry Rice gold. And then we move on here to the rest of what we have just for our inventory for now. I'm sure I have more I can find, and these are photographed as well. Jamar Chase, Blue Scope, has some issues down here. People seem to not really care too much anymore. It used to be really hard to sell stuff with flaws, but they seem not to care anymore. Out of 18, Josh Downs, clearly Don Russ rated rookie autograph. Beautiful parallel there. Not too sure what the exact name is. It's all photographed already. The out of 75 sold for 30 bucks, and I'm into this card for about 45 trade value. So I'm actually pretty okay with this card, and I think it's probably close to like a $70 card is my guess right now. I mean, it's like 4 times more rare just about, and that's what, a little bit over half the value. I think that's very close estimate on what it's worth there. I'm gonna show the Pacific Prisms, and then I'm gonna show what we are going to be learning together, hopefully. Well, maybe for some of you not hopefully, but if you have ever wanted to learn some things about this future thing I'm going to come up with, then you can potentially learn. So these are the extras. There was like a package. Oh, let me explain the rest of that. So other than the, so up to the, these were even in this little, I had like, it was like a little team bag of these. They weren't top loaded or anything. I'm guessing because they were probably not on the, better quality condition wise. I don't know. I'm not too sure why he had them in sleeves compared to those ones, especially with the bust rookie. But these were all in a sleeve. I pretty much said $10 a piece there. That would be 60. And then I think, let me see. Let me think here. Oh, I got, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so 60, and then I put 40 on this pile. So, yeah. I put 40 on this pile. I mean, I figured with the golds, like $5 a piece, like you getting, I don't even know how many there are here. 2, 4, 6. I should actually know. There's probably what? Let me think real quick. 20. So 10 cards here. 10 players here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 11. So less than $2 a piece here. Pretty much hoping to get like $2.99. I think that's very doable and plausible. So I'm okay with my evaluation there. And yeah, I think someone even commented saying, "Oh, you got ripped off on those Pacific prisms." I mean, I've already sold one card and made back $15. So it's just funny to me because now I'm into profit on that Jerry Rice evaluation alone. Hoping some other ones pop up there, and then we'll see how I do on that purchase there. And then this is the topic I was going to get into, is Pokemon. So Pokemon seems to sell really well, especially during Q4. So I'm kind of trying to dive into it a little bit. These Rainbow Rares are really rare, hard to pull. This was like a $2.50 card. Honestly, I'm a little worried because I'm supposed to have another one of these. I'm pretty sure I had it last night. I'm not too sure what I did with it. But I should have another one of these because I bought 2 for $5. Hoping that pops up sometime here. But some EX is like 20. I think this is like a 2016 like old school EX cards. I'm gonna grab, especially at $1. These are all $1. Unless if like I state otherwise. But like Luxray, I love Luxray. It's a Celebrations, but still, like, just to get a cool looking Luxray card. I was looking through the binders. I was pretty much just grabbing anything I thought was really cool for the price point, like Altaria EX, old school, like 2016 also. Sharpedo EX, 2 of them. Pretty much one was a better condition card, and the other was $1, and I just thought that was one of the cooler looking cards in the binder, especially comparative to like some of the ones that were like 10, 12, 13, 14, $15. This one just stood out to me when I was looking through. $2 on the Scizor, $2 on the Salamence. I got a tiny bit better of a deal when I bought, like, I think I got like $3 off on this particular lot up to a certain point. I'll kind of go over that in a future video for sure, but just kind of going over this, like $1 for, I think this is a full art Ferrera Giraffe. I think it's like the Colossalize or something like that. I'm not too sure on the lingo for the new school. The Terraform, I think they call that. There we go. Terraform, I'm pretty sure. Of Girafarig. So it was just too beautiful a card at $1. Had to get it. Especially not having it yet, should I say. I mean, I might stash away some of these at that price too. So some waifus, they call the anime girls. But for $1, I am not going to pass up a waifu full art at all. I mean, you're paying like $4 for a pack, $3 for a pack, depending on how you get them. So this Houndoom, I paid like $8 on it. This is when I was learning. I'm pretty sure there's some damage to it for sure. I think it might have a crease and all that. It's definitely probably considered heavy play. Yeah, it's definitely damaged. It's damaged. Yeah, it's definitely damaged. It has this crease. So I probably wouldn't have bought it. I knew it was definitely on the rougher side, but it just reminded me of my brother. It was also the first card that kind of started my Pokemon buying spree during the card show, because it was really rough. So I kind of saw this. I knew it reminded me of brother. I was okay with paying $8. I mean, shoot, I might make $8 back, you know, by posting this video on YouTube. Whole point. This card was one of my more favorite ones. Also, Dialga level X. Also a little bit damaged. I'm not gonna do this for every single card, but definitely, probably, honestly, I kind of want to say, well, it does say near mint light played plus. I probably would say at best light played. That would be my guess. That would be where I put it at, was light played. Definitely not near mint. I wouldn't put it on the better side of light played. Just on what I'm guessing, because it's like my first time. I think I put it at, I think I saw like a $12 comp or something like that on eBay, or something of the sort, maybe 15. I might put up the comp I saw that was very, very similar, and then hoped to, or got it down there. Chansey, I think this is a, oh no, this is a base set too, actually. So, I'm pretty sure this is a 2. That's what that means. I'm pretty sure it's base set 2. Definitely not what I was thinking. I thought it was a base set, actually, but that's okay. Still a really cool card. It's got a really big bubble circle there. That makes sense. Honestly, I found one with a swirl. I'm kind of trying to check these out if they have swirls also. Sorry. Just because those add some extra potential value, especially if you can find the right collector for them. But yeah, I don't see any on the Dialga, sadly. But these are really cool. These are 151 cards, so 151 is probably the most popular super modern set for Pokemon. These are pretty much some of my only 151 cards. Got the Poliwhirl full art. I'm pretty sure they call that one, or illustration rare or something like that. I don't know. I think it is an illustration rare potentially. It's a beautiful card. The Jinx EX full art, I'm pretty sure, and then the Wigglytuff EX full art, I'm pretty sure. I'm just learning Pokemon, so don't come at me in the comment section, or do. Why not? It helps me out. I didn't know they consider Jinx a water type until seeing this. I guess it might be a special something card. I don't know. But yeah, Wigglytuff, Jinx, just two beautiful. Like, these were the beautiful cards, and at the price point, I wasn't trying to completely overdo it. I got this card for $6, and I bought these with another card that was valued at about $14, and I got those for $34 there. I'll go into in the future video for sure. But Pokemon Mew EX, these are all 3 promos. Got these at the same thing. I paid $22 on them. Probably pretty much paid a little over market value, but I got the cards in my hand, right? So can't really complain too much. I can check them out too, do my little check. Charmander with his forehead to the window glass, looking at the Pidgey. Just a beautiful promo. Mewtwo, these are about $2 still. It was just a beautiful Mewtwo. I kind of threw it in the deal. He was wanting 20 for the 2 of these, and then I said, just do 22 with this, and pretty much ended up paying what the Mewtwo is worth and paying his number here, so why not? But then the Mew EX, this is just a beautiful card. There's a promo, but still, some of the promos can definitely be worth something in the future. Just because there's a promo doesn't mean anything about it. This is one of the cooler, old school, like just base vintage cards I've seen in a while. Fortress EX, or sorry, not an EX or anything, just a normal base set. Fortress, I don't know. The old school Pokemon art to me is just very, very cool. Like when you see this in a binder and stuff with like a whole bunch of other ones, like this one just stood out to me. I don't think Fortress has a super wild amount of cards. Obviously, it probably has some, but to me, yeah, and I'm pretty sure the person, whoever this was, kind of underestimated what the condition of it was, but kind of makes up because some of these ones back here definitely were worse condition than people were saying also. But this Sneasel actually has a swirl right by the mouth. Here, if you can kind of see, you can kind of tell, but Sneasel EX is from Ruby and Sapphire. I know that, but it's just a beautiful card. You can kind of tell there. It's literally by the mouth. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. It's one of those that I saw in the case, and I was just like, that was what made me want to do a deal with this person, was this exact card. I don't know. Hopefully one day, I'll get the one of the better condition cards of that. But I'm okay with getting a damage card. I'm not not super picky. And I know damage cards will still sell. Like, I don't know, these two cards right here, what are some of the cooler ones? Like, I don't know. To me, I'm not worried about it. But Magmar EX, this one also has a potential swirl, like literally right here. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to tell and pick up on camera. But yeah, so these probably will make their way to eBay. I'll probably put them a little higher than market value. I've realized people will sometimes not care and just go after certain copies. Yeah, there's definitely a little swirl right there. It's half swirl, pretty much, almost, but still cool. I'll have to check out and see if there's any other one, but yeah, a little half swirl there. Definitely probably heavily played on this card too. But yeah, I'm getting into Pokemon. It's one of those things I didn't really have. I think maybe I might have thought I wanted to buy some Pokemon potentially, but I didn't really, I wasn't really wanting to per se. It just happened that way because there wasn't much football and stuff for me to source, especially at the end of it. At the end of the second day was pretty much like I had like an hour left, and I was like, why not? I'm gonna look at some Pokemon. And then actually we had like 20 minutes left or something like that, and I started looking at Pokemon. That was when I found the Houndoom, and then I went to trade night, bought some more Pokemon, and then the third day bought some more Pokemon. This was one I paid $10 on, was this Magmar EX. It is damaged, but something, right? It was one of the cooler looking cards I had found. So it kind of puts a card on my radar that I know I like and enjoy, especially when looking at a whole bunch of the other cards. Sorry for talking about Pokemon on the sports card channel. Maybe one day I will make a Pokemon channel too. I'm not too sure. That might be one I just do like a special video every week or so. We'll see. Not too sure how that'll work. Maybe I'll start selling Pokemon on my Whatnot also. Potentially could help, especially when if you consider being able to do packs for Pokemon and all that. Could be nice little change to the inventory and the way I'm able to sell on there. Not too sure. The margins are definitely probably pretty low for Pokemon packs and all that, and there's definitely people who sell tons of them already, so we'll see. I know I enjoy it. I'm just not the most knowledgeable on a lot of the sets, so I don't want to be, you know, a nuisance to anyone that actually opens. I want to know some stuff, but again, I'll probably post those for a higher price than what I've paid for them. I know I've seen some sales on eBay actually go for higher than what TCG Player says they're worth. So I'm okay with what I paid for them. I'm just getting into it. So I got some cool cards I thought were the cooler ones, especially for the price points given. And starting that journey, hopefully sharing some knowledge with you guys along the way. And we're getting our eBay journey started up again here, Q4. We got to do something here. So hopefully it picks up and helps out drastically. So appreciate you guys for watching this video. I'm going to call it here so it doesn't get too long. But I appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Have a good one.